The Indiana Fever are on the verge of orchestrating the most audacious transformation in WNBA history. They're not stopping at one superstar signing, nor settling for two. They're targeting an astounding 10 game-changing free agents. This ambitious strategy could instantly catapult them into championship contention. You might wonder how they could possibly manage such a feat, especially under salary cap constraints. The answer lies in their secret weapon, Kelly Koff. Returning this season with a bold and uncompromising vision, Kelly is more than just a leader. She's a game changer. Determined and strategic, she's reshaping the Fever into a powerhouse team built for dominance.
I know the free agent situation in the WNBA, but are you in a position where you can add some pieces?
Yes, we are. We're definitely in a position, and I would think that if you are a smart basketball player and you watch the way she plays, you would want to play with her.
With her extensive connections and resources, Kelly Koff is transforming Indiana into the league's hottest destination. Her ambitious strategy is already making waves, aiming to turn the Fever into a powerhouse. Imagine the excitement of two stars teaming up in a blockbuster movie. That's the energy surrounding the potential pairing of Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. Together, they promise to create something extraordinary, positioning the Fever as serious contenders and igniting anticipation for a thrilling new era in WNBA basketball.
Good thing for women's basketball. I'm playing alongside this kid, so it makes everything, a little bit more dramatic, and like the people are coming out to see this person. So we just do what we can. We embrace it. I'm pretty sure our organization can feed off of it.
Kelsey Mitchell had an outstanding season, averaging 19.2 points per game, undeniably all-star caliber. Her consistency was remarkable, scoring 20 or more points in 7 consecutive games after the Olympic break. Now imagine Mitchell paired with Caitlin Clark, one of the best collegiate playmakers. Clark's ability to create opportunities combined with Mitchell's scoring prowess could make them the most dynamic backcourt the WNBA has ever seen. With two elite shooters working in tandem, opposing defenses would face an almost impossible challenge. Together, they have the potential to redefine the Fever's offensive strategy and elevate the team to championship contention. Kelsey Mitchell, the heart and soul of the Indiana Fever, is now a free agent. The team's president has credited her as essential to their success, highlighting her value. However, retaining her won't come cheap. Mitchell is eligible for a Supermax qualifying offer of approximately $250,000, a significant investment for the Fever. While it's a hefty price, letting such a vital player walk could be even costlier. For the Fever, securing Mitchell is not just about keeping their star scorer, but ensuring the foundation of their team remains strong as they build toward championship contention.
Look, we're going to evaluate everything and have those types of discussions.
It's not just about the money. It's about creating a championship caliber team. That's where Caitlin Clark becomes crucial. Her value goes beyond her individual talent. She has the ability to elevate everyone around her, especially a prolific scorer like Kelsey Mitchell. Clark's playmaking and vision on the court can amplify Mitchell's offensive strengths, turning their partnership into a game-changing force. Together, they have the potential to transform the Fever into a team built for dominance and success. You might wonder if Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell can truly coexist. Won't they compete for shots? That's the beauty of this duo. Clark isn't just a scorer. She's a playmaker with a talent for elevating her teammates. Meanwhile, Mitchell has already proven she thrives alongside other star guards. This isn't about competition for the spotlight. It's about collaboration. Together, they have the potential to create something greater than the sum of their individual talents, forming a dynamic partnership that could redefine the game for the Indiana Fever. With Clark's exceptional playmaking and Mitchell's elite scoring, the Indiana Fever could be unveiling the WNBA's next Splash Sisters. This dynamic backcourt duo isn't just exciting, it's the foundation of a potential dynasty. The Fever are building something extraordinary, and fans should gear up for the electrifying Clark and Mitchell show. But Indiana isn't stopping there. Guided by the brilliant Kelly Koff, the team has its sights set on another game-changer, former MVP Nneka Ogwumike. At 33, Ogwumike continues to impress with 16.6 points and 7.6 rebounds per game, and her addition could elevate the Fever to true championship contenders. Nneka Ogwumike brings more than impressive stats. She's a natural leader who commands respect the moment she steps into a locker room. Picture her mentoring young stars like Aaliyah Boston, sharing insights from her 9 all-star appearances. That's the kind of guidance that transforms good teams into great ones. What makes Ogwumike truly special, though, is her versatility. She's a matchup nightmare for opponents, capable of posting up, blowing past defenders, and stretching the floor with a deadly 40% three-point shot. Defending her is a nearly impossible task, adding immense value to any team she joins. You might wonder why Nneka Ogwumike would leave the sunny West Coast for Indiana. That's where Kelly Koff comes in, the mastermind who guided the Fever to their only championship in 2012. Now she's back, ready to work her magic once again. Koff is likely crafting a compelling vision for Ogwumike, saying, "Nneka, come to Indiana and lead this young, talented team to a championship. Be the final piece that transforms us into a dynasty." With Koff's proven leadership and persuasive strategy, the Fever are making a strong case for Ogwumike to join their quest for greatness.
And Indiana has won the WNBA championship for the very first time.
I want to thank all the people that have supported me along the journey and supported us.
Nneka Ogwumike has openly expressed her admiration for Caitlin Clark and the transformative Clark effect. This connection could make Kelly Koff's job of persuading Ogwumike to join the Fever much smoother. With Clark's potential to elevate the team and Ogwumike's leadership and talent, the pitch becomes even more compelling. A partnership that could drive the Fever toward championship success. Imagine Nneka Ogwumike and Aaliyah Boston dominating the front court with Caitlin Clark orchestrating from the point. This trio would be unstoppable. They bring scoring, defense, and leadership, forming a complete package that should leave the rest of the league on edge. If the Fever secure Ogwumike, they're building a juggernaut under Kelly Koff's masterful guidance. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Enter Satou Sabally, the international sensation creating buzz across the league. This wildcard edition could instantly transform the Fever into a powerhouse, adding versatility and star power to their growing roster. The Fever are rising fast. Are you ready?
One high-profile free agent who would be a perfect fit for the Fever is Satou Sabally from the Dallas Wings, who was at the Liberty Parade with her sister, enjoying that. And some people could make the case that maybe she'd want to go to New York as a result. But the Fever, she would be an awesome and amazing fit as the stretch 4.
Satou Sabally delivered an incredible performance last season, averaging 17.9 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. Undeniably all-star caliber stats. Standing at 6 feet 4 inches, she's a forward with the unique ability to handle the ball like a guard and dominate the boards like a center, showcasing unmatched versatility. Despite a minor slump in her last 2 games, her talent remains undeniable. However, as a restricted free agent, the Dallas Wings can match any offer made to her. What makes things interesting is Sabally's visible affection for the Indiana Fever, often hinting at her interest through social media, fueling speculation of her potential move to Indiana. Indiana needs to craft an irresistible offer for Satou Sabally, one that includes both a lucrative contract and a compelling vision of championship success. Imagine Kelly Koff presenting Sabally with a vivid scenario, running fast breaks with Caitlin Clark, or dominating the paint alongside Aaliyah Boston. This vision of her being a key piece in a dynamic, title-contending roster is the kind of pitch that captures a player's imagination and makes them seriously consider joining the Fever's ambitious journey. Here's where it gets challenging. Even if Satou Sabally is drawn to Indiana's offer, the Dallas Wings can still match it. So, how can Indiana navigate this? They'll need to get creative. One option is structuring the deal in a way that complicates Dallas's ability to match, such as front-loading the contract. Alternatively, they could pursue a sign-and-trade agreement that provides mutual benefits, ensuring both teams walk away satisfied while securing Sabally as a critical piece for the Fever. Imagine if Indiana pulls this off. A lineup featuring Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Satou Sabally, and possibly Nneka Ogwumike or Natasha Howard. That's a dynasty in the making. This combination would create an offense so versatile it would leave opposing coaches sleepless, struggling to devise a defense. Sabally's ability to play multiple positions, paired with Clark's elite passing, could give Indiana the most unstoppable offense in WNBA history, with Sabally enjoying more open looks than ever. Stealing an all-star forward like Sabally from a rival won't be easy, but it's not impossible. Just look at how the Chicago Sky transformed their franchise by landing Ali Quigley. If the Fever succeed, they wouldn't just contend, they'd dominate. That's the dream Indiana fans have been waiting for.
But we've talked about her as almost the ideal fit for the Fever for a while, and the expectations have to be very high for Indiana next year, because there's no reason with their core group of players, assuming Kelsey Mitchell's back, that is stars. They've got stars already on the roster.
Natasha Howard, a three-time WNBA champion and the 2019 Defensive Player of the Year, is far more than a defensive powerhouse. She's a true two-way force. Last season, she delivered all-star level production with 17.6 points and 6.7 rebounds per game. On the defensive end, she was a nightmare for opponents, averaging 1.2 blocks and 1.3 steals per game. Howard's ability to dominate on both ends of the court makes her an invaluable asset to any team aiming for championship success.
Had a chance to visit with them, and they are so excited to see their granddaughter play. Their dad will be here this weekend. Nice job, Howard.
You might wonder how Natasha Howard would fit with the Fever. Imagine this: Howard and Aaliyah Boston anchoring the front court together. Scoring in the paint against them would feel like trying to break through a wall. With Howard's ability to guard multiple positions, the Fever's defense would transform into an impenetrable fortress, shutting down opponents and setting the foundation for a dominant team. Here's where things get truly exciting. Imagine Natasha Howard's impact on Caitlin Clark's game. With Howard protecting the rim, Clark could push the tempo like never before, potentially making the Fever the fastest team in WNBA history. Fast breaks would become their trademark, creating constant pressure on opponents. Of course, fitting Howard into the roster alongside Mitchell and potentially Ogwumike will require cap space creativity. Tough decisions, such as parting with veterans or trading future draft picks, may be necessary. But Howard's championship experience and leadership, on and off the court, make her worth the risk. She's like having both a player and a coach. Adding her would solidify the Fever's defense and inspire young stars like Clark and Boston. And there's more. Brianna Turner could be another key addition. Though she struggled in Chicago last season, her raw talent and untapped potential make her a compelling target. Turner's youth and versatility could thrive in Indiana's system, where her speed and defensive prowess would complement their fast-paced style. With her finishing fast breaks and locking down opponents, the Fever could become every coach's nightmare. Let's examine how Brianna Turner could fit into the Fever's system. Her defensive versatility is exceptional. She can effectively guard multiple positions, a crucial asset in today's WNBA where speed and small ball lineups dominate. Turner's ability to seamlessly switch on screens while still protecting the rim is invaluable, providing the Fever with a defensive anchor capable of adapting to any matchup. Her presence could elevate Indiana's defense to the next level,